Are you guys like this? I don't like how it feels when something that's easy to do has tension to it. It feels like I have to push open this big door made out of concrete just to get started on this thing. And I'll be like, who even builds concrete doors? No hinges? I literally have to push it? Where's the mechanism or the lever or the thingy to get started on this thing? And so then I just won't do it. Let's talk about opening concrete doors.
You are listening to ADHD Big Brother, the podcast for adults struggling with their ADHD and comorbid depression symptoms. Yeah. I'm your host, Russ Jones, author of Descending to the Top, believer that you can actually have a smile in your life despite this diagnosis. So let's make some sense out of this struggle. Let's learn some stuff. Let's laugh at some stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, here's some stuff.
Okay, here we are. Welcome. Everybody just file in, have a seat. I'm glad that you're all here. I see some fresh new faces. Hello, I'm Russ. I'm the host of the ADHD Big Brother podcast. Go ahead, stop off at the table for refreshments and some bagels. Let's get started. Hi. I want to shout out a member of the ADHD Big Brother community right up the top. This should actually be called ADHD Big Brothers and Sisters community because I really don't want to name change, but like that's pretty much what we are. We are all big brothering and sistering each other, moving our needles forward. It is badass. You should join if you want to get your shit together. So I want to shout out Anna. Anna today, as I'm recording this, has attained the highest honor of Skull Spaghetti Master. And you might be like, well, what's a Skull Spaghetti Master, dude? What is that, like a noodle ninja? Yeah, that's basically what it is. In our daily accountability group, we post the thing or the things that no matter what, we're gonna do them today. And so we build on a number streak. And if you show up and if you do your thing 100 days in a row, and yeah, we don't take weekends off in Skull Spaghetti Town, we're in there showing up every day. Like, oh, today I'm gonna do 5 minutes of stretching. Done and done. Bam, congrats. Well, Anna attained 100 days in a row. So that's a huge shout out. That's over 3 months of doing something intentionally. That's unheard of. Who are we? We don't do that. We have ADHD. Well, you know what? It turns out we do. Or we can. Or we are. And Anna has done. So big congrats. We're all excited to read your Hall of Fame Skull Spaghetti Master speech. You thought the work was over, didn't you? No. Get back to work. Motivate us, please. Come on. What did you learn? How would you inspire us? Here's the meat of all of this to you guys. It's be a part of a community. I've absolutely swallowed the pill of how important a community is to moving your needle forward, staying inspired, and managing an ADHD life. Like the right community, you know? Mine's paid, so I get it. It won't be for everyone. That's my heart. It's my soul. I just love it. And I won't stop building it. But there's free communities out there. And community can also mean like a supportive spouse or supportive friends and family, people that help us to move our needles forward. It is such a big deal for us, especially for those of us that we have no trouble letting ourselves down. Try being accountable to somebody else. It can be helpful sometimes, and lean into that if it works. So huge shout out to you, Anna. Way to go. Moving on, mental health update. How about that? I'm doing all right. Yeah, medicine, taking it. We're going to start our next book club in the community. I think we're going to do The Happiness Trap by Russ Harris. Have you guys read that? If you've read it and you've got good takeaways about acceptance and commitment therapy, shoot me a message. I'm all ears. I like the book. It's got some exercises in there. So I like doing book club stuff that's workbooky. It's easy to read a book and then talk about a book, but we really struggle with the doing of the things. And so the book club in the community is more about the doing. So I'm looking forward to some kind of a DIY therapeutic journey for myself. My ruminating thoughts are so much less now, which is kind of a game changer for me. It's been nice. So yeah, mental health update. No major complaints. Pretty sunny with my mental health report is pretty sunny with some scattered clouds. So not too shabby. How are you doing? How's your mental health weather report? Shoot me an email. Let me know. All right, let's talk about this concrete door business. I was thinking about this in relationship to why I struggle with some of the most basic things I know how to do. Like, I know how to do the dishes. I know how to fucking do the dishes, all right, man? I have the skill set. So what's the deal? It's too easy for me to say, oh, yeah, ADHD, executive function, dopamine, blah, 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 blah. But I like to get in there, really explore the space. You guys remember do you guys remember that SNL sketch with the cowbell? Really get in there, man. Explore the space. If you haven't seen it, Google it, SNL cowbell sketch, and you're welcome. It's one of the greatest. How I experience it is this feeling like I know how to get started on stuff, literally. I know what it looks like to get on the computer, look up my health insurance stuff, figure out the hoops I need to go through to see about dealing with the bills. But there's a tension to it whenever I think about it. My inner system, it calculates how necessary it is. And the default is to ask myself, well, what happens if I don't do it right now? Nothing? Okay, moving on. It's not a direct question that I'm asking myself. It's a vibe, if that makes sense. If there's tension and nothing bad will happen, then it's not time yet. It's just like it's a feeling of like, okay, not now. When it comes to the laundry, in the moment I'm not in the mood. So the question is, well, I don't know, do I have another pair of underwear? I mean, what if I just wear the same underwear? Is that bad? What if I turn it inside out? Does that make it better? What if I turn it inside out and flip it around so the butt's in the front? Does that make a difference? Perfect. I'm going to do the laundry tomorrow. When it comes to the dishes, do I need to do the dishes today? What happens if I don't? Nothing? Okay, doing them tomorrow. The problem that I have is that I can't see beyond this concrete door. It's very hard to push open to get started on things. So I'm looking at this metaphorical door and it's like, well, what happens if I just walk away from it? Anything? Nothing? Well, why bother with it then? And then something magical happens when there's an urgency, some imminent threat. The door is already open. I don't have to open it. When I'm out of laundry and there's no more workarounds, or if the dishes are so piled up and there's like a fucking trail of ants, or there's 3 garbage bags in the kitchen and I can't really open the fridge because the garbage is in the way, there's almost more of a tension to leaving things as is. And so then the door is just wide open for me. Do you guys relate to that at all? It's like, okay, I have to do this now, but I am going to beat myself up and be miserable about it. So there's this idea that, okay, what do? Create some urgency then? I don't really want to manufacture that. I don't want to manufacture imminent threat or urgency. I'm not even sure how that looks. So that's really not on the menu for me. I want to be able to get started on a thing that I want to get started on. I need a way to open the goddamn concrete door when it's shut. There has to be a secret lever somewhere. Like, concrete doors don't just get made, right? With no hinges. Please, it's a secret passage. It's obviously a secret passage. And it's a secret passage to my productivity, apparently. So where is the goddamn lever? I believe we have to build it each time. Ugh. Normies will just say do it, right? If you want to do it, then just do it. And we're like, okay, Troy, shut the fuck up. Okay, that's not how it works, dude. It's like, who let Troy into our meeting anyway? In the moment, when I come upon the concrete secret door to getting started, I have to craft a lever. And there are supplies that are needed for this crafting, for this craftery. And I've probably said it numerous times, but it bears repeating. Because if you're like me, then you forget. Literally, the second you hear something brilliant, some wise wizardy wisdom, you instantly forget. And so I shall attempt to rekindle the fire for you. If you're playing Minecraft, all you need to build a lever is cobblestone and a stick. And if only ADHD life were as easy as Minecraft, I'd have fully enchanted diamond armor and be living my dream in this mega mansion overlooking a jungle biome. However, so the lever for my concrete door is created by the following. The first thing is that I have to know what I'm doing and when I'm doing it, regardless of urgency. I don't really have I've got 2 hours of free time. I think I'm going to do the laundry. That's so ridiculous. Even saying it out loud, like, who does that? So it's about predetermining when I'm going to be attempting the concrete door. I'm not just showing up and seeing the concrete door. I'm intentionally deciding to be there. The second ingredient is setting a timer that gives me an end to the task. And that's what allows me to relieve some of the tension to the task. It gives the concrete door that slide ability that we're looking for. I'm not thinking about staying in there until, quote unquote, it's done. Even if that's my intention, it's a trickery of the mind that allows me to open the door. It's like I'm just there relieving the tension. The concrete door is not going to budge if I say doing this until it's done. That's just, God, it won't budge. But if I pick an amount of time that I can realistically give to this thing without burning out or without having too much tension, then that's another story. My particular sweet spot is between 2 to 45 minutes. More than 45 minutes on a single thing without taking a break. That puts me in danger of mental burnout. I can go all day on things, but if I don't build in these breaks, the burnout will thicken the door for next time, making it twice as hard for me to open it next time. So I need those breaks. And then 2 minutes is my minimum, and I'm finding that it seems like nothing, but I currently use that for cleaning. 2 minutes is the minimum. My goal is 15 minutes, but my commitment to myself is 2. And I set the timer for 2, and I'll often go past it, but hey, sometimes I don't. I just want to get the door open. And then finally, when I push start on the timer, that's the lever being pulled. The door's now movable. And so my easy point of entry, that's that first physical thing that I do on the task, that's the opening of the door. Grabbing the laundry detergent, opening the dishwasher, opening up the software program, putting on my shoes. These are the things, the tasks that initiate the thing that I'm trying to do. And that initial task is the opening of the concrete door. And then if I want to make that door even easier, I'll tell somebody my intentions. If you tell your spouse the thing that you're going to do and when you're going to do it, not I'm going to get around to it, not I'm going to do this thing tomorrow. Tell somebody when you're going to do it and what time you're going to do it. 8:15 a.m.? Yeah, tell someone. And then, hey, let me know how that goes. Your concrete door will open. I believe in you like fucking crazy, man. It's this internal problem that I have, and I'm not going to work on it. Sorry. I like it. Well, I have so much hope and belief in you, and I don't even know you. Actually, some of you I do know. I take that back. I do know some of you. And if I don't know you, then why don't I know you yet? Introduce yourself. Send me an email. Tell me how it went attempting to open your concrete door. I'm super interested. And then if you need that extra glorious accountability, then get into the ADHD Big Brother community. And you can actually sign up, create an account for free, and explore the space. There's some spaces available that are for free in there, and you can connect with me in there. I'm not joking when I say that I live there. I've got a sleeping bag, and I'm always sitting around the campfire. I'm in there. I'm getting support as much as I'm giving it. Alrighty, guys. Links to everything are in the show notes. And if you have any questions about anything, always feel free to reach out. If I can help, I will. And with that, I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will talk to you later.